There's nothing more frustrating than getting a short ball and blowing the opportunity. So what I'm going to do in this video is break down the decision making and also the drills you need to be practicing so that you stop missing short balls. Now remember, it's different if you get to the short ball fairly comfortable versus barely getting there and you're in emergency barely get mode. So that's really important. But if you're getting there with any sort of balance, then there's a few factors you must take into account. The first factor is, where is my opponent coming from? Meaning, are they balanced in the middle? Or if they're recovering hard back out of a corner, then the approach back behind them can work very well. And or drop shotting behind them works nice, especially on a clay court. So that's decision factor one. That's your baseline. If they're balanced in the middle and your approach shot is you're hitting from the middle, which is fairly common, you want to approach to the weaker wing, and the weaker wing is the wing that is less accurate hitting the passing shot, meaning they can't hit the angle as well, and obviously don't have a good lob out of that wing either, because if you play someone with no lobbing capability, you can really close in hard and shut down their angles. The third factor you want to take into account is if it's a high ball or a low ball. If it's a high ball, you have some options. You can really crush the ball, pound it into the corner to force them to have to chip it, or you can mix in the drop shot. And if you're coming from the sides versus the middle, you can use those chip angles. Short balls don't need to be any more complicated than that. Is it high, low? Where's my opponent coming from? And then making your read based on that. So very, very simple. This is going to be a quick video because short balls, it's not super complicated. The last thing, if it is a low ball, that's the only thing I didn't get to. If it's a low ball and they have no capability to pass off of low ball, you can just re-chip it to whichever wing cannot pass, meaning have the angle pass and or lob from. If they do have some great passing shot capability, then those low balls, you really need to put some depth with the slice, or really you can try to give it good rev and rev the ball into the corner with your top spin. So depth with the slice or rev it up with the top spin and try to keep it out of the middle to get them hopefully stretched. There are situations where you can go back middle to slam their angles, but for the most part, I would say pick on the weaker wing. So now let's go into how we're going to work on this. I want to address that middle approach. So let's start with high balls. So the way you do it, start maybe close to the hash mark. This is where the camera is, around the hash mark. You toss the ball up and you get yourself, take it eye to shoulder level and hammer that into the corner. Make your 5 in a row. That's for the high middle approach, and you need to be able to do both directions. So off the ball type, the high ball, spacing, smash into both directions. Once you've completed that and you've made your 5, now you take that same ball, move up, switch your grip, and hit the disguised drop shot, also known as the Alcaraz. That was once known as the Guillermo Coria drop shot. For those that have studied the game, Coria had the best forehand drop shot once upon a time ago. Alcaraz now has it. So you want to work that in. So you get your 5 in a row, both on the inside in and the inside out direction. So move up, boom. And now you are a serious problem if you happen to get high middle balls against anyone, because they have to respect the power of the topspin into the corner, and you have the complementary skill of the drop shot. The next ball type is the low ball. So that's where you just toss it low, and same thing. You want to be able to hook that forehand inside in and then make your 5 in a row, and then complementary skill, switch the grip and use that forehand chip into the ad side, and then flip those two ideas around. Super simple. This video is going to be done pretty soon. So now the only thing left are the short balls off to the side. From here, you have the short backhand. It's the same thing. You would start the ball, start from the middle, and you can see where I am. Start from here, and then now I take that high ball, and I need to be able to step in and rip that topspin down the line. And then also, not just a normal cross court approach. I want you guys to have a sharp angle, kind of power angle approach from here, so that you get the players off the court. So that forces them to respect the two, because if you go normal cross, there are some passing shot openings. If you go normal cross, it's an easy pass for them down the line. Your complementary skills there, once you have that power topspin angle, and then you have that drop shot line, and then you also can complement the topspin line with a little chip angle. Once you have all those, that addresses the high short balls from the side. And now the only thing left are the low short balls from the side. And this is where, from a point of view of geometry, that chip line can definitely work. It stays low. It's gonna run off the court. That has definite value. Sometimes though, if you have a really great passing shot player, the great forehand pass, that has a great forehand pass, then you might take that same ball and just hit the chip right into the backhand corner and make them come up with the goods on the backhand side. That is it. No more complicated than that. Easy decision making, easy way to level up, easy way to practice those. Complete your 5 in rows, and now you have a better chance of executing those under tournament pressure. If you want more training on how to level up quickly, check out my free training down below. If you need me to organize your practice, you can also click on the main link, set up a call with me. I can organize your practices pretty easily. All right, that is it. Short ball mastery done in under 10 minutes. Coach VC is done.